Because they got Bron, the best basketball player ever.
Yeah.
And maybe, in my opinion, the best athlete of the 2000s.
He's not.
Do you saw the list?
Yeah.
Did you see the list?
Mm-mm.
So ESPN does this thing where they just rank athletes for a century. You know, they release the best athletes of the 1900s. And so they did so far best athletes of 2000s. And they're only focused on accolades, not off court, not influence on the game, just strictly what you did in your sport, and only from the year of 2000 and on.
Yeah.
And so they did 100. I'm just going to read you guys the top 10, just for reference. Number 10, they have Kobe Bryant. Number 9, Usain Bolt. Number 8, Tiger Woods. Number 7, Simone Biles. Number 6, Roger Federer. Number 5, Tom Brady. Number 4, LeBron James. Number 3, Lionel Messi. Number 2, Serena Williams. And number 1, Michael Phelps.
Wow. I agree with Michael Phelps 100%.
That's wrong. Michael Phelps is not the best athlete of the 2000s. He's not.
Why?
Because who did he swim against? Who did he beat?
Everybody.
Name one.
Literally everybody.
Name one.
Literally everybody.
Bro, here's my problem.
Okay.
Here's my problem. Okay. He won because he's the most decorated Olympian in American history. He won 8 gold medals in 2008 alone. That's incredibly impressive. You know how many medals LeBron James physically could win in 2008? 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, he's the best swimmer of all time. But I don't think the fact that he won the most Olympic medals can equate to someone like LeBron James, who could have won just as many Olympic medals if he had opportunity to win 8. If there was a passing competition, a shooting, a dunk contest, all those different sports in the Olympics, Bron might have 30.
I think that swimming is harder than you're giving it credit for. I think that swimming.
You mean like the difference between different strokes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I think that it's just an extremely difficult sport, as well as a sport that we all probably as a collective know the least about.
Yeah.
But I think that him doing that, just the sheer amount of times in different, different strokes? Like, different strokes is incredible. Strokes is crazy. But
that's what it is.
I don't know. I think Michael Phelps is definitely like up there.
Can y'all swim?
Okay. Yeah. I was on swim team.
Really?
This whole pause.
Did you get a gold medal?
Huh?
Did you get a gold medal?
No.
Why not?
Why didn't I get a gold medal for swimming? It wasn't that fast. It wasn't fast enough. Can you swim?
Yeah.
Fast?
Probably not as fast as you. You were on swim team.
I just can't believe you really think Michael Phelps is the best athlete of the 2000s.
That's so normal.
But it's wrong. If that's normal, they're wrong.
It's really not normal. It's really not like that wrong.
If you think swimming's hard, how about football? How about soccer? Make it messy. That is harder than swimming, bro.
Why? Why are you so? That's what I'm saying. Why do you have this vendetta? Why are you okay with everyone else being above swimming?
What do you mean?
Like
I didn't say Michael Phelps shouldn't be on the list.
No,
he should be top 10.
No, why are you like? Why would you be more okay with Messi being number 1? Or Brady being number 1 or LeBron being number 1 because you're more familiar with them?
No, because I think I would be way more okay because they every single year in and year out, we saw them compete against the best in the world and be incredible.
Yeah.
Michael did it once every 4 years and he did it incredibly.
He didn't have the same opportunity. All you could do is compete with what's in front of you.
Okay, that's fair. But I also think that it's much more impressive to be the best soccer player in the world than the best swimmer.
I think that Michael Phelps, here's what I'll say. How many times have we seen LeBron lose?
A bunch?
Countless. How many times have we seen Messi lose?
I don't watch soccer, but probably a bunch.
You know what I mean? Same with Brady. Every year we see that. Michael Phelps doesn't lose.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like I trained for 4 years for this. This is everyone trained for 4 years for this. Everyone has put in all of their time to be good at this 30 seconds that we're about to go. That's peak pressure. That's like everything all on the table, and time again, this nigga won, and a lot of the times by a lot.
This is true. But I think also where a little bit of my frustration comes in is I do think that swimming is far easier than soccer, basketball, and football.
Basketball is the easiest sport in the world. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. As someone who like played like a lot of basketball, I think like you could roll the ball. I think you could get to the NBA by just being an athlete.
That's
Like
not true.
With very minimal, and then you have to be. When I say that, you have to be otherworldly athletic to be on that tip. You know what I mean? Like really, really like NBA just off athleticism. But like you could go to fucking college and not be that great.
But do you realize there are no variables in swimming?
What you mean?
No matter who you're competing against, where you're competing, it's like shooting a free throw. It's the same lane and the same movements. So if you just practice that, you're good. You get better. You get better. With these other sports, every instance is different than the last. You have to train to be able to perform against any kind of defender.
Yeah.
In any kind of environment. You don't
have to. And you don't have to. You know what I mean?
No, but you have to be able to. You have to be able to read. No defensive set is exactly like the last. There's slight variation in every single one. And you have to read that defense and then exude an equal amount of athleticism.
You could be trash at things, though.
Beat that defense.
But you could be trash.
But they're not trash. I'm talking about Messi versus Michael Phelps.
Shaq.
Shaq was not on the list. We're not talking about Shaq.
Shaq was on the list.
I'm not in the top 10. We're talking about the top 10. Messi, bro. Messi, I'm sorry, but like, he is equally as athletic as Michael Phelps because he is running. He is running for an hour and a half straight.
Fam, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah.
He's also a striker, so he's not playing defense. There's parts of the game that Messi is just not involved in. And he's not running the full length of the field up and down. He doesn't have to get back on defense. That's not part of his position.
Okay.
You have to do everything in swimming. Because if Michael Phelps was
what is everything? You don't have to do everything. You
multiple
have to swim to one side of the pool and swim back.
Multiple different strokes. If Michael Phelps was just a freestyle guy, he's not number one.
Yeah.
But he did multiple different strokes and was number one at all of them. That's tough.
How are we defining an athlete? I don't know the answer to y'all's question about who is more athletic, quote unquote.
I think
I do feel like soccer takes way more skill than swimming. I do feel like basketball also takes more skill than swimming. I feel like to be a good swimmer, like you need to be strong, you need to have great breath control, and you need to practice over and over again. But there's no variables in swimming. You're only competing against yourself. I don't really understand the
technique required to be a great swimmer is very, very precise.
And it can be taught.
And the physical toll it takes to do what Michael Phelps does is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Luka Doncic is not in great shape.
Fair.
And is able to be debatably the best basketball player in the NBA.
Okay.
You have to be in peak performance shape to do what Michael Phelps does.
But we're not talking about Luka Doncic. If you want to use a basketball example, you use the only other one on the list, and that is LeBron James.
I'm talking about the sport.
Okay, so compare LeBron to Michael Phelps, not Luka Doncic.
Okay.
Because he's not top 10.
What LeBron is doing is debatably, LeBron could be number one, and I wouldn't be mad at it. But I'm also not going to be mad at Michael Phelps being number one, is what I'm saying. LeBron James is a physical specimen. I think the sport of swimming is just harder. The same way I think Tom Brady has more of a claim to be number one than LeBron. Because I think the sport of football is just harder than basketball.
The sport of football it takes more toll on your body than basketball.
And not the sport of football, actually. I think that the position quarterback is more difficult. Because like if it would have been like the best D end, I don't think like the best D end is better than LeBron at football. You know what I mean? No matter how Aaron Donald, you know what I mean? He doesn't get that. I think playing the quarterback position just requires so much nuance and understanding multiple different positions, leadership, like the brains it takes to be a quarterback. Yeah, I'm not mad if Brady's number one. He's probably him. It goes Brady, Serena, and Phelps would probably be like my three, where it's like interchangeably. I'm not mad if you put LeBron, but I just, from my perspective, I think basketball is just easier than those other sports.
You're literally just good at basketball, so it's easier to you. I don't think you're being objective.
I don't think I think that you could put most people on a basketball court and like they could figure it out quicker than putting them out on a football field or putting them on a tennis court.
I bet more people could get thrown into a pool and swim than could jump on a basketball court.
I really don't think so. Swim competitively. Swim in the pool, yes. Swim competitively, no. I think children would beat most grown adults if they just tried to hop in and swim.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna agree on this. I don't think Michael can be number one. He's
I just don't
definitely
think-
top 10.
I also just don't think.
What?
Yeah, you got to compete. Have you competed like swimming? Like competitive swimming is crazy, bro.
It's really hard.
It's insanely hard. It's way harder than any basketball I've ever played at any level in my life.
It's harder for you.
I was bad. I'm not. I don't think I'm. And I'm also. I don't think I'm naturally talented at basketball.
Okay.
I think that took effort.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And watching a lot of basketball and playing an obscene amount of basketball to get to the point I am now. And I don't even think I'm that good now at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I know what it took to do swimming, and I was way worse. That shit is, bro. That's the hardest thing I've ever done. Legitimately. Like, that shit is, yeah, but hey, no respect. Fuck them.
It just sounds like you were bad.
Fuck swimmers, bro. Let me see you.